Order. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Dodge?
Here.
Commissioner Lieberman?
Here.
Commissioner Rice?
Here. Let us stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, the county engineer.
Thank you, Commissioner. Several resolutions today. Resolution 388, approve the collective bargaining agreement with Teamsters Local Union 957 through December 31st, 2024. Resolution 389, authorize an agreement with the Eagle Bridge Company for the Oxford Road Bridge Reconstruction Project, German Township, at their lowest and best bid of $612,341.25 through June 30th, 2023. Resolution 390, authorize a lease agreement with Stephen F. Wells for the Engineer Inspector's Field Office for approximately 1,000 square feet of space located at 7115 North Dixie Drive, Suite B, at a rate of $750 per month through March 15th, 2023. Resolution 391, amend the agreement with Palmer Engineering for the Dayton-Cincinnati Pike Retaining Wall Rehabilitation Project, Miami Township, and the City of Franklin by increasing the original amount by $179,915 for a revised total of $230,000 to add final design engineering services. Resolution 392, authorize the closing of Alex Bell Road between Wooden Shoe Lane and Imperial Woods, and the closing of Mad River Road between Rygate Road and Haven Hill Road, lasting approximately 4 months for construction of a roundabout. And that closure will not start until April 18th. That's all, Commissioners.
Okay. Move to approve. Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. The county sheriff.
Thank you, Commissioners. Under the County Sheriff, we have Resolution 393, approve the Ohio Department of Public Safety Office of Criminal Justice Services pre-award condition forms for the Project Safe Neighborhoods Grant.
Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Law Library.
Under the Law Library, we have Resolution 394, authorizing the renewal of the Westlaw subscription with Thomas and Reuters in an amount not to exceed $31,785 for a one-year term.
Move to approve.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. County Administrator.
Under the County Administrator, under the Clerk's Office, we have approval of the minutes of the meeting on March 8th, 2022, Resolution 395, approval of bills, and Resolution 396, approval of travel and expenses. Both those lists are available in the Clerk's Office.
I move for approval.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Administrative Services.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. We have a variety of resolutions for you today. The first is 397. This is the approval of personnel actions. This list is available in the clerk's office. 398 authorizes a payment by warrant in an amount not to exceed $2,508,589.50 to the county treasurer for a wire transfer to Fidelity Lawyers Title Agency, LLC, for the purchase of property located at 327, 329, 341, and 345 West 2nd Street. 399 authorizes a change order with Ascendant Strategy Management, LLC, for a ClearPoint Strategy software and support agreement for the Office of Strategic Initiatives by adding $11,334.96 to the original amount for a revised total of $160,315.24 through March 15th of 2025. Resolution 400 amends the agreement with Schlottman Enterprises for filing services for the Facilities Management Department by adding $6,000 to the original amount for a revised total of $15,900 and extending the term through December 31st of 2022. 401 authorizes a price agreement with 7NT for geotechnical testing services for the Environmental Services Department through March 31st, 2023 with options to extend. 402 authorizes the purchase from Millennium Business Systems for paper cut licenses and support for the Materials Management Department in an amount not to exceed $19,172. 403 solicits bids for the purchase of heavy concrete repair services for the Environmental Services Department, Solid Waste Division. And the final resolution is 404, and this requests proposals for elevated walkways and surfaces consulting services for the Safety and Risk Management Department.
Move to approve.
Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Environmental Services.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. We have Resolution 405, authorizing agreement with Fishbeck for preparation of detailed construction plans and supplemental specifications for the Locust Camp Water Main Replacement Project at a cost not to exceed $98,120 through December 29th, 2023. Resolution 406, authorize a loan agreement with the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency and the Ohio Water Development Authority for a Water Pollution Control Loan Fund Program loan for the Sanitary Conveyance and Treatment Improvements Western Regional Project in the amount of $74,188,088.50. Resolution 407, approve the plan, specifications, and estimated cost of $1,161,395, and solicit bids for construction of the sanitary sewer facilities for the Austin Boulevard Sanitary Sewer Replacement Project. Resolution 408, publish a legal notice in the Dayton Daily News, which defines clean water environmental as having been in significant noncompliance of the municipal industrial pretreatment program rules and regulations during the previous 12 months. Resolution 409, authorize 100% release of the letter of credit and subdividers contract from Peebles Homes LLC for the Downing Farm subdivision. And the final two are to submit applications to participate in the Ohio Water Development Authority Local Government Agency Loan Program and authorize cooperative agreements with OWDA. The first is Resolution 410, Spinning and Eastman Phase 2 Water Main Replacement Project in the amount of $300,661. And the last one is Resolution 411, Dryden Road Water Main Replacement Project in the amount of $319,603.
Commissioners, before you approve, if it's okay with you, I'd like to ask Matt to add more explanation to Resolution 406.
Yes, sure. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you, Matt.
Yes, Resolution 406 is our loan with WPCLF, which is for the SMART project. It's also the construction for the engineering and repayment of some of the previous loans for that.
Thank you, Matt.
Great. Thank you.
I move for approval. Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Human Services.
Good afternoon. I have several actions under the Department of Job and Family Services. 412 will solicit requests for proposals for consulting services to provide evidence-based data identifying the negative impacts caused by COVID-19. 413 will authorize a price agreement with Northwoods for on-base annual support, compass capture, and form support in an amount not to exceed $143,275 through February 28th, 2023. And then I have a list of agreements for substitute care services through March 31st of 2024 for authorization. 414 is with the Place of Hope LLC. 415 Adolescent Oasis Incorporated. 416 Angels Guarding Youth Services Incorporated. 417 BGJ Community Enrichment. 418 Boys to Men Transitional Home Incorporated. 419 Carrington Youth Academy LLC. 420 Interlock Corp. doing business as Heaven Sent Homes. 421 Future Promise. 422 George Junior Republic in Pennsylvania. 423 Hiddle House LLC. 424 Isaiah's Place Incorporated. 425 Kelly Youth Services Incorporated, and 426 Lighthouse Youth Services Incorporated.
Move to approve.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Business Services.
Thank you, Commissioners. Under Business Services, Community and Economic Development, Resolution 0427 authorizes an agreement with Development Projects, Inc. to provide funding for the implementation of its Regional Economic Development Program for calendar year 2022 in an amount not to exceed $150,000 through December 31st, 2022.
I move for approval. Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, we are to comments by citizens, and we do have a Mr. Greg Ackerman. Could you come up to the podium and state your name and address, and you have 3 minutes.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. My name is Greg Ackerman. My address is 556 Shadow Lawn Avenue, Dayton, Ohio, 45419, and resided in Montgomery County for the past 34 years. I'd like to bring to your attention today 2 constitutional matters that are before this commission, also before the Ohio State Supreme Court. One being that my wife and I had bought an insurance product to protect her long-term disability in case she lost her paycheck. And this happened back in 1996. During that time, we're not sure what caused it, but she had a disability, and we had filed a claim with our insurance company, a long-term disability insurance company called Forest Benefits, or also known as Assurant. They have offices up in Springfield. They did not pay for 2 years, so put yourselves in our shoes and not getting that money that you desperately need for 2 years. We had to hire an attorney. We went through legal aid. Legal aid saw merit in our claim, got our benefits paid retroactive and currently with that, but we had to hire an attorney to claim the rest of the benefits, which included suing the insurance company for their bad faith. We did that in the Montgomery County Common Pleas Court back in the year 2000. The case was removed by the insurance company to the federal courts, and in that matter, they made 2 claims. One was diversity of citizenship. The other was what we believe they forged and fabricated and perpetrated was a term called ERISA, which is an acronym for Employee Retirement Income Security Act. My wife's policy does not contain the first name, profit controlling terms of ERISA, yet they forged and fabricated that in front of Judge Rice and Judge Mers in our federal courts. We've taken that case all the way to the Supreme Court of the United States, and we have the ultimate right to be heard by a jury of our legal peers when we made a jury demand in our Montgomery County Common Pleas Court and by federal rules of civil procedure when it's carried from the state court to the federal court. Yours and mine, 300 million Americans, have that ultimate right to be heard by a jury of our legal peers. Judge Rice and Judge Mers conspired together and terminated that ultimate right. And you'll find my wife and I $1,000 for challenging due process in our Montgomery County Common Pleas Court. And they sent the U.S. Marshals to our house telling us, your case is over. So we came back to our state courts. We asked Mary Kay Huffman and Judge Krumholtz for assistance to protect our constitutional right under the 14th Amendment. They failed to do that. Now for 21 years, our due process still waits to be heard by a jury of our legal peers. The facts have been denied by our judges in this town. The second issue we have is during that financial hardship, my wife and I had to get a loan modification to reestablish our loan with Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo said, yes, we want to keep you in your house. Basically, during that process, they foreclosed on our house at the same time. Judge Langer had that case. The case was established with a foreclosure proceeding, and my wife and I just took the case on myself to protect our home because I couldn't get an attorney to take it on. And as a result, Judge Langer looked at our case. We had a loan modification with Wells Fargo. We signed it, and it's been terminated. And basically, in this due process, Judge Langer did not, he dismissed the case, and about a month later, out of nowhere, you know, you think you'd have peace of mind, you've got a loan modification, you're making payments to Wells Fargo. Judge Langer put it back on the docket with a case that he had, a case number that he had already dismissed. And following that path, with that dismissal case, Joyce and I, my wife and I, continue to make our monthly payments as per se on the pursuant to the contract that we established with Wells Fargo. For 11 years, my wife and I have been fighting the courts with Judge Langer to protect our home, to keep our house, keep in our house, but that didn't work out. What happened was Wells Fargo continued to file briefs with the court, and in turn, we basically lost our house. My wife and I came into this room here, and my company had to buy the house. I bought the house. I went to Sheriff Phil Plummer and said, look, there's corruption in the courts. There's a case number that was dismissed. Here's the facts, the material facts that Judge Langer dismissed it, and we want to keep our house, and we're continuing to make monthly payments. That continued for 11 years until one day Mary Montgomery decided, well, we're just going to go ahead and take your house. And she went ahead and put a confirmation of sale on it. Came into this room, it was sold to Robin Roseberry, you know, on an old case number. It didn't exist. The court ordered that we had to have a new case number, but yet the courts just went ahead and used the old case number. So, long story short, in 11 years of trying to fight this, we were evicted on February the 4th, 2021, and we had 15 minutes to get out of our house. Well, we have 33 years of belongings that were basically removed by Robin Roseberry, who sold her company, our house, to her husband, and then took it to his company, sold it to his company, and they went in and cleaned us out. So put yourselves in our shoes. You had 33 years of belongings, they're gone. And we tried to call the Dayton police to get in, to step up to the plate and do an investigation on the matter. They refused to do it. And I just got a letter from the county here, prosecutors. I've asked Matt Heck, you got to step up to the plate and protect our rights to due process to a jury trial, and you got to protect our property rights and prosecute these people who basically forged and fabricated documents. So Rob Schreck, when he sold our house and gave the order, those are false statements that are before the Montgomery County Recorder's Office. And I talked to Brandon McLean about this, and he sent me to the prosecutor's office. The prosecutor's office just said, hey, there's no evidence of criminal activity. I mean, it's absurd. You lose your house, you lose your ultimate right, your constitutional right to a jury trial, which, we just stood here and pledged allegiance to the flag of the United States. But yet, as an American citizen, we can't get due process. So we're currently before the Ohio Supreme Court, and we've asked for mediation. And we had an emergency mediation that we asked for back in January. And our Ohio Supreme Court Justice Maureen O'Connor and their justices, they don't want us here. They just don't care. And I'm asking for your intervention to go to the Ohio Supreme Court Commission and tell them this story and tell them to get the mediation process executed so we can put this to rest. So that's where we're at. I appreciate your time, consideration. I've communicated with you over the years before, but we just seem to get brushed under the table all the time. And we think we have to represent not only Greg and Joyce Ackerman, but every Ohio citizen and everyone in this Montgomery County, everyone in the city of Dayton, and ultimately, with the right to a jury trial, 320 million plus American citizens that go into a court of law and want the material facts to be determined by a jury of our legal peers, our community peers, rather than a judge and judges that all sit at the bench and have their own agenda. So it's very disappointing, but that's why I'm here today, to protect this due process and that Ohio flag and that United States flag that stands behind you. So I look for your intervention. If you could please help us out and take care of the issues before your commission.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Comments by the county administrator.
Thank you, Commissioners. It's amazing. We have these job fairs all over the county, and we work with the private sector to recruit for our employers, and we provide that service through our workforce team. Well, now we get to do one for ourselves. And we have much-needed county vacancies throughout the county, and the county elected officials, yourselves, Commissioners, we thank you for the support, and our workforce team have come together for a county or Montgomery County job fair at the Business Solutions Center located at 1435 Cincinnati Street on Thursday, April 7th from 10 to 6. Again, that is Thursday, April 7th from 10 to 6 at the Business Solutions Center located at 1435 Cincinnati Street. This job fair is for county jobs, and we are excited because we have a lot of job openings, and we want people to come and look at the county as one of your largest employers and be a part of this. So if you're looking for work, come to the BSC. This is a chance to make a difference in the community. Montgomery County is a wonderful place to work. We've got great retirement, paid days off, medical and other benefits. Dozens of county departments will be there, and we have over 100 positions that need to be filled. This event is free, so come, bring copies of your resume. You can register in advance for the job fair and learn more at thejobcenter.org. Again, that's thejobcenter.org. Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a great idea. Yep, very good. Well, in case everyone here has been living under a rock for the past couple days, guess what? It's basketball time. We've got the first four coming here. We're so excited. We greeted the teams yesterday. I understand Wright State is probably arriving now. Daggone it.
Yeah.
We didn't get a chance to
It's
greet
such a
them.
long drive, it took them an extra day.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Couple blocks. But anyway, we just would be more happy to have the first four games here. And Yesterday, we greeted the teams, and then Sunday, we had the 4-miler, which I know you were there to
All 400
support.
runners
Yep, support
in
the runners.
20-degree weather.
Yep. And then came downtown to the convention center and had the kids come and
STEM.
do the STEM and practice some basketball shots, so that was a great afternoon. And then we had the festival there at Oregon District, so even though it was a little brisk, the sun was out and a great crowd. It really was fun, yeah. So we had a good time. So it was a good weekend, so everybody enjoy the basketball games now. We're going to be national attention for the next couple of days. So I've already heard it on national news first thing this morning. Dayton, first 4, starting out tonight. So hopefully everybody's going to enjoy it. So thank you.
The only thing that would have made it better is if the Flyers would have been
Oh,
in it too.
yeah.
But they're in the NIT,
Yeah.
number 1 in the NIT. You know, because of the Flyers and all the work that we do to get, that UD does to get the games here, we are known as the epicenter of college basketball. And whether, you know, we promote that a lot, so we've kind of named ourselves that, but when you see ESPN or wherever, they say it now too, so that's kind of nice. And this is one of the most exciting weeks in Dayton. 3 of us have been all hoop blood out, but we've got a couple more days. This event, the reason we've supported it, so the hoopla itself has been, this is the 10th year that we've done it. And we invest in it, and we invest in it because the tournament itself, so sometimes we get extra games. For the first 4, we get a $4.5 million return on our investment, the community's investment. And every year, Convention and Visitors Bureau, calculates that and tells us, then this, so we didn't have it the past 2 years, as the Commissioner said, but we're back, and we're really looking forward to having everyone here, and it's just the excitement. You see signs all over, welcome back, NCAA, big hoopla. So, and Judy mentioned the festival that was back, and even though it was a little chilly, it was so much fun to see people at a festival again downtown. Michael was there too. All of our, Kirby was there. Kirby was there, looking good. And for those of you who don't know, Kirby is our mascot for environmental services. But it was great, to have different bands. We all had fun listening to the menus, and the Jumbotron was there, and it was just great. So it's a community-wide effort, but the Dayton Development Coalition has really spearheaded this from the beginning. And we just can't say enough about the Downtown Dayton Partnership and their staff, but the volunteers that they bring out, it's great. So we enjoy being on the local organizing committee, but I just want to work. Yeah, I just want to say thank you to our community for stepping up.
And so best of luck to all the teams in the tournament and all their families that are here for the first 4. Also want to, it's time for, local state basketball and other sports. So congratulations to the Centerville boys bowling team.
All right.
And the Alter girls basketball team both won their state titles this past weekend. So bravo to them. And I know that the state basketball tournament continues to go on. And good luck to everyone. And also, switching gears, totally different topic. Our Montgomery County truly values sustainability. We've talked about it a lot of times. And there's some good news on the green front. Rumpke has updated its acceptable recyclables list, which does me good. It now includes to-go cups. I hate putting those things in the trash. And now they're taking them. So they now, the to-go cups now include coffee cups, plastic cups, such as you get from the fast food restaurants, and Dixie cups. So they had to go in the trash before, now we can take them. And just be sure to throw away the lids, the straws, and the stoppers, because that just would cause more work. So all of you like me who are just like on this all the time, I even bring them home from places so I can put them in my own recyclables. Once again, Solo and Styrofoam are not accepted, so. we
So
still
the red
can't-
Solo cups, no.
Right, right.
Even though on the bottom, they do have the recyclable little,
I think that shows what it was made out of, instead of that it's necessarily
No.
recycled. Anyways, if you're like most people, you have thought that those disposable cups were accepted, and they're not. So, do us all a favor. I have nothing else to say at this time. Our next Montgomery County Commission meeting will be next Tuesday, March 22nd at 1:30 p.m. Have a great week. Take advantage of this weather.
Yeah.
Root for whoever your team is at whatever level, and let's have a great week. With that, I'll take a motion for adjournment.
so moved.
Second.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned.
Hey.